Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid. Now, carrying on from last episode, we shoved most of the army surplus shop in the back of our white van and decided to take this little freewheel car out for a spin. Lovely little car this, probably be better if it was yellow, but it's a fun little vehicle nonetheless.
What a plonk car!
So after having a little bit of fun zooming around in this thing, somehow managing to not roll it over, I figured it was about time we should stop into this little doctor's surgery, pharmacy, whatever place it is, and see about getting ourselves some medical supplies. So I'll park up our little toy car and head inside. Now, once we're inside, it's clear that we're going to be getting quite a bit of random, well, not random, but a bunch of small items. So I grabbed the plastic bag out of the inventory, one of those words, and we renamed it to Plastic Bag Meds, and started filling it up with whatever we could find. Various pills, assorted disinfectants, suture needles, any sort of handy medical stuff is going to be worth taking. And I'm pretty sure we even find some antibiotics at some point. There's a few other odds and ends that we maybe should have looted to, but it's a pharmacy, so I think we grabbed all the stuff we needed. And from there we head back up to the van, get in that, and start making our way back. But we are going to take a slightly different route back this time, because there's a couple of other points of interest I wanted to have a look for on the way back. Potential sort of farm areas, perhaps some other vehicles, maybe some mechanic parts, all that sort of cool stuff. You never know, we might even find like a tool, a plough or a seeder or something for one of the tractors. It's worth checking because this is a farmland area, although I have a feeling we may have to get into the fields for that. But we did find these handy warehouses, and a rather broken sports car there. Holy mother of tractors. So after taking out a few of the locals, we went off to have a look at the tractors, see what kind of condition they were in. Sadly, most of them were in various states of disrepair, but we did find one that had a key in it, so I hooked it up to the back of our white van and proceeded to tow it back to base. Now, I did notice after that fight that we had run a little low on shotgun shells in our inventory, so I decided to get a couple of boxes out and open them while we drive back, just in case. Oh, balls. And that happened. So, yes. Anyway, back to base for a bit of a nap, and then we'll unload. I just had a quick meal of salad there. Get the morning started off good. Put the bowl and the spoon back in the fridge. And we'll have a look at what's happened since we got back from our looting run. Sadly, we didn't get the automotive stuff that we needed, but we did get quite a lot of weapons and other odds and ends. This is where the majority of our ammunition is now. This cupboard is maxed out completely, which is quite good. It's quite good, quite pleased with that. We found a few more mods as well while we were out and about. We got a couple of suppressors from the shop. Those will be very handy. One of the other ones, which I put in here, we found a silencer for, where is it? It's a 45 suppressor, which we can put on the Colt M1911 or an Ingram Mac 10. So we've got a 1911 in there, which we'll probably use that on. The rest of the weapons we've got are over here. We've done some inventory management as well. And as you can see, we've got a new arcade machine. Oh yes. So as well as the Dr. Oid's, I think it is, pinball. Oh no, it's a Pause pinball machine. We've got a Kaboom arcade machine, so we'll have a play of that in a bit. But if we check out the gun cabinets here, we didn't find many pistols, if any, I don't think. But we've had a bit of a sort out. We've got the pistols and pistol mags in this one here. And then in this cabinet here, where we used to have metalworking stuff, we've got all the rifles and shotguns. Now, we did actually find an Ingram Mac-10, which was what that 45 caliber silencer was on. So that's pretty cool. We've got that if we need it later on. We picked up a couple of M14s and some M14 mags, a Mac-10 magazine. I think that was pretty much it for the rifles. Most of what we got was ammunition, and we got a lot of ammunition, as you saw there. But yeah, we might have got that FN FAL as well, I'm not sure. I actually can't remember what we had before, and completely forgot to record any of me actually looting it, because it was a long process of forwards and backwards to the lorry van thing. But as you can see, we've got another gun cabinet here, which doesn't have guns in it. It's got nothing in it at the moment, in fact. But yeah, we had to move those two boxes to make space for the Kaboom arcade machine. So we grabbed a couple of military boxes, military crates from that place. Brought them over here. Now down here, we've been shuffling our inventory around a bit. We've got all our metalworking supplies down here now. We've got one shelf with the metal sheets and pipes and whatnot, and the other one has all the propane and welding supplies in it. This shelf on the back here is not used currently, and this one around here has all the automotive parts on it. We've got batteries, engine parts there, and we've got tools and gas cans in this one here. And also you can see a few bits and bobs on the floor here. We've got a roadside emergency duffel bag with a poncho, 2 ponchos in fact, should it rain, medical kit, glow sticks, high-vis jacket, vest thing, and most importantly a car battery charger. That will be very handy if we need it later on, and a spare battery for a torch as well. But on the ground you can see here we've got the front bumper for that SUV that we've got outside, some roof lights for something, the GS 1000 side bag for one of the motorcycles, and a couple of average mufflers that are in perfect condition. Those should be useful at some point. We've got a few tyres out here as well, ones that we picked up. If I walk up to it you can see, hopefully. Yeah, we've got a regular sport, performance heavy duty, I think was already here, and regular heavy duty, regular sport, and 2 regular standards. So we've got a good selection of bonus wheels there. As you may have seen on the way back, we had a bit of a run-in with a tree, and between that and the zombies coming along that we boffed on the way through, our hood is down to 0. That is not good, 0 condition hood. So we're going to leave that here for the immediate future until we can get something to actually help us fix that. We are going to take the M1911. We're going to, let's see, just grab that for now, and we are going to grab the suppressor, and these 3 magazines should all be loaded. Yes, they are. We're going to grab them, and we are going to attach, upgrade, attach that suppressor to it. Smashing. So we now have a pistol with a suppressor on it. Lovely stuff. What we are going to do today is head down towards Rosewood, because we need to find this magazine. Oh, and our farm's coming along quite nice there as well. But yeah, we need to find this magazine so we can get these tractors sorted and working. So what we are going to do is take one of our friendly pickup trucks with us, specifically this one. It's got a couple of odd loose items in the back, but that's fine, and taking up a lot of space. Mostly it's that gas can, in fact. So yeah, we are going to take this pickup truck with us, and we are going to head south. assuming it wants to start. There we go. So if I check the map here, this is where we are. We are going to head south past where we were before, and we're going to continue down the road here, and that should eventually take us, it sort of comes down here and goes around and then down again. It should bring us down here into Rosewood. This is Rosewood. We discovered a map for it previously, and we're looking for a couple of things. There's a gas station here, an auto shop here, and a bookshop somewhere around here, I think, somewhere in there. So that is what we're going for. But yeah, so that's where we're going. That is what we are going to look for. So, after all that exciting zombie slaying and looting and back and forth to the pickup truck, I decided it was time for a nap in one of these lovely mobile home looking trailer park things that we'd cleared out. After about 3 hours or so, came back out, went down to the truck, because we need to get a move on down towards Rosewood. And the first thing I did was hit a tree. I wonder if this pickup truck is in some way related to Terry the taxi. Who knows? But yes, I proceeded to drive down a dirt road, get lost, turn around, come back, pick up the main road again, and head on down to the south. Now, it's still a bit of a drive. We're not quite at Rosewood yet, but we really need to get going. So we find the easterly turn, drive past an upturned car that looks almost like a turtle on its shell. Take another turn, smash into a zombie, as is the way of things, and then finally take a right up a driveway. This, I believe, is the last house, or the last sort of farmhouse area on the way to Rosewood that I wanted to check out. So we pull up to the front of a house. There's a shed just up there, and we'll reverse down and hop out and deal with some of these little local bods that are here. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So we get back up to the shed, have a quick look in there. Ooh, Mrs. Zombie's heading this way. Got to loot quick. So we'll grab a few things from here. It looks like there's another generator on the floor. That'll be handy. We'll grab that later on. But yeah, there's a few more metal working supplies and other items that we will need. And she's arrived. Well, we go ahead and take out our little friend at the window, head back down to the truck, pop everything in, and check this house. And it seems there's a bit of a party going on in here. It's like 5 people in there. Well, we'll have this one outside. Get rid of her. Then head back in and see what's going on. I think we might have to get our gun out again. Take out these few. Of course, rather than wasting another shot, I decided to just smash this guy in the face with my pipe, because that's always a good idea. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and have a quick rummage around this house. There's not too much good loot here. We did find a key and a couple of watches. We'll use those later on. But yeah, we'll have a rummage around here, then take another nap again. See if we can get a little bit more daylight outside before we proceed. Okay, it is now 5:20 in the morning, and we are going to grab a couple of bits out the back of the pickup truck because we need to do a bit of maintenance on it. Yes, after our run-in with the trees there and a few zombies, I decided to close the bonnet because, you know, why not? But yes, as you can see, the hood is 0%. That is not good, and I do not want to damage the engine any more than it already is. So we're going to use that sheet of metal and repair it. Of course, that does, I think, give diminishing returns, as you can see there, so if we repaired it again, it would be not quite as good. But I'll take that 30%. So we are at least slightly protected for now. So yeah, with that done, I think what we're going to do is head up and grab that generator out of the shed, because if we get that and take it into Rosewood with us, then we can hook it up to the gas station, the old petrol station just on the way into town, and that will be very helpful just in case we find like another vehicle, or if we need to get something started, or yeah, maybe just for other survivors that might come this way in the future. It will be a serviceable petrol station there they can get fuel from. But yes, on that note, I shall leave you all here, and next time we shall actually get down into Rosewood itself. But for now, that's all, folks. Or some other ending of video analogy, words, I don't know. I don't even anymore. But yes, I hope you've all enjoyed this. If you have, or even if you haven't, please give us a like. And hit the old sub button there too, if you're not already subbed. And you know, comments, always welcomed. And if you want to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.